What do you see as the strengths of a CFO becoming a CEO, and what are the gaps a CFO might have as they aspire to become a CEO?
Yeah, it's a wonderful question, and it's one that myself and my peers often talk about. And it is very natural, I think, for operationally oriented CFOs to believe that they have what it takes to become a CEO, because the nature of their work is really to be so involved in running the company in partnership with the CEO. It doesn't feel like it's a big stretch to go from CFO to CEO. So I'll be a little contrarian and say that I think that gap is wider than most CFOs expect. And I say that because a good CFO's role is first and foremost to be an advisor to the management team. It is the ability to step back, to be very clinical in how you look at the situation, to have the benefit of avoiding some of the emotional inputs as to what are the decisions that need to be made, and really answer that from a very quantitative as well as business judgment perspective. And in the end, CFOs get to go home and say, I've provided great advice to the leadership team where necessary. I've driven the operations, but it is on the leadership team to make that decision, whether it be a general manager or the CEO. And I think that delta of being the one where you have the weight of the world on your shoulders is a very different role that many CFOs don't appreciate. I having worked now for many CEOs, I will tell you, it is a very lonely job. It is a very lonely job, and the benefit of being a CFO is you get to be that counselor, that advisor to a good CEO, but you also have the benefit of collecting inputs and understanding from a broader group, where sometimes at the end of the day, a decision that rests with the CEO can only be made by that individual, because they're the ones that have to face the consequences of that decision.